Hey, my name is Nicole Fiore, and I roller skate. You know the old school roller skates, two in front, two in back? Yeah, those ones. I'm gonna be teaching you how to roll and entertaining you along the way. Come roll with me. Okay, this is all recording still. Fantastic. Okay, oh, I need to tuck this. Well, as you can see, we are not in the skate dungeon today. Today, we are at the holiday skating rink. This is where I teach on a daily basis. I grew up skating here. Both of my parents coach roller skating. That's how I got into it, but I used to skate around here as soon as I could walk. This here was my timeout corner, and I really love it here. The owners are fantastic. Everyone here is great. My skaters are amazing. Okay, so today we are going to do cross behinds as promised. And because I am in a bigger space, I will give you some footage of cross and fronts. We will do different edges coming up, but not today. Today we are going to focus on outer to inner cross behinds. Let's get started. Like in the cross and fronts, I want you to really get used to that outer edge. The edges are going to be the same as the cross and fronts. So if you want to review that, cool, but you really need to get into that outer edge. With your foot, bend your knee, get your knees warmed up, feel those outer edges on both feet, because we are going to do both feet. Always try to do both feet of an exercise in a drill, because if you don't, one leg is going to be very sore. Bend your knee and feel that outside edge. Outside edge. Outside, outside. And use your knees to get the edge. You can do it with keeping your knee bent and then really moving it. But if you think straight knee and then you bend, you can really press that outer edge. So now I want you to get used to pointing that free leg. So while you're bending the skating knee and going to the outer edge, then you need to point the right toe, which is the free leg. So you really point that. And get into this stance and really get your body used to this position, because as you push, you're going to be skating in that position. You're going to be like this. So then once you get used to this position, as you're stationary, just standing still, I want you to come up on the left knee, bringing the free leg closer to the left skate. So then you get into this position. Now with your body, instead of just being square like this, that's called square when your arms are just out like this and your chest is facing forward. Instead of being fully square, I want you to rotate. If you're on your left knee, I want you to rotate a little bit to the left. And you do this by just tightening your abs with your arms out. So I'm gonna be standing on my left leg, bending it, and I will rotate my body a little bit to the inside of my circle, which is to my left. Then I will practice coming up and bringing this free leg in. Now, once you do this to really warm it up, again, try both sides, because if you do just one, and this floor is uneven right here, that's why I'm rolling backward. Warm up both legs, because I want you to try this on both feet. Once you get in that and you're warmed up, your knees are good, everything's ready, from there you're going to, with the pointed free leg, as you bring it in, you're going to flex just like last week with the cross and fronts, but instead of passing it forward past the skate, you're going to pull that toe up, flex a little bit, but then your toes, if I'm on my left leg, you're going to turn your toes to the left. The free leg's out, it comes in, I flex and I rotate. So I pull those up and then I rotate it this way to go across. So the flex and the rotate you can do at the same time. So you do them together so that it creates this path. Then you can try this rolling, just this exercise, not even crossing. So if you look closely, my skating knee is down while this foot is stretched out. And as I come up, that's when I flex and rotate the foot. So this takes a lot of control. That's why I want you to do this one separately first. Just get the bend up, down, and then learn the foot, so then you can combine them together. Damn, that exercise starts to hurt. That in itself is a good workout, so please do make sure that you do both feet, because if you do just one, that one will hurt really bad. So definitely try the right foot as well. Once you've gotten that down, that's when you have to actually place the foot down. So once you're really comfortable with that exercise of flexing and rotating the foot like that, you'll notice that your right pinky toe is the closest to the ground. Once you really start getting that flex and rotate down, that's the closest to the ground. So that's what's going to hit the ground first. Now, if you think about this logically, if you're rolling, you come up, you flex, and you tap that foot, it wants to go that way. Like it really wants to take off that way. Just the momentum of the edge. So I'm on a left outer forward edge. My arms are up, I'm rotated slightly to the inside of my circle. I come up, I flex and rotate, and then when I start to tap it down, my right pinky toe wheel is the one that is touching first. Now, this is okay, this is good, this is correct, but you have to be ready for the impact of putting your foot down. So from here, you flex, rotate that toe, you come up slightly, you put that pinky toe down, and then you transfer your weight onto your right foot. You don't want to balance your weight on that pinky toe, you want it to transfer to your entire foot. So that is just what touches first. Then you place the whole foot down. And if you look closely, that's my body literally goes from here onto my right skate. So it goes from your left to your right. Now, just like the cross in fronts, if your foot is not angled properly, no good. So you want to make sure if you're on a left outer forward edge, as you put your right foot down, your pinky toe hits, and then you want to transfer it to a right inner forward edge very quickly. And you want it to be the same intensity as the outer edge. So however intense your outer edge is, if it's really deep, then you're gonna have to do a really deep inside edge. But if it's kind of shallow and it's just kind of whatever, casual, you wanna match it. Okay, so now, once you do get the weight over onto the right foot, you need to center yourself over that right skate. And since your body is slightly turned to the inside of your circle and you're facing to the left a little bit, it's ready to have a really nice edge. Now, just like you pointed the free leg going into it when you were on the left outer forward edge, as you cross, you pick up your left foot and you point in front of you. There are a lot of ways to do this. There are a lot of different styles that you can choose from. You can make up your own. I don't think this really matters, but I stretch and I go at a diagonal for my first stretch. So from my left inner back wheel, I line that up diagonally with my right inner forward wheel. Now, as I transfer and I put my weight down on my right inner edge, I point and I line up, this is just my own style, I line up my left inner back wheel with my toe stop. I teach to line it up with the toe stop. If you're not wearing a toe stop and that's a little too centered for you, I line it up with my right inner forward wheel. So lining up your free leg after the cross is very important because you have to come back to and position in order to push again. So from here, you flex and rotate the foot. The body is facing a little bit to the inside of the circle. You point the toe. Then to bring it back to and position so you don't trip yourself, you have to have it lined up, flex, bring the toe up, and line it up next to the skate. So, step one, make sure everything's lined up, point that free leg. Step two is the process of bringing that through. Step three, transfer the weight. Step four, point the toe. Step five, come back to and position. I think that's pretty much it. I'm gonna show you a few right here instead of my little skate dungeon. Well, wasn't that educational? Go ahead and like this video and subscribe to my channel while you're at it. You know, if you want to learn how to be cool and not fall down so much. Since I'm not in my garage, I have like real microphone stuff. So that's what this is attached to me. That's what you're hearing me through. I need to record it though. Okay, I think this is recording properly now. All of the things are lining up. Taylor taught me last night how to do this. They're all moving. Yay. Okay, I have to attach this to myself. I don't know how. Quick little story. One time I was filming, well, I put this together. When I was filming America's Got Talent, Heidi Klum came in for rehearsal and was not wearing a bra. She was just wearing a tank top without a bra. And the sound guy that had to mic her was like, we've talked about this. And she was like, what? I didn't want to wear a bra. And so he was like, where am I supposed to put this? And so he had to tape it to her.